Now, if you're looking for a place where you can get away with, how do they say it, big back activity, hear me out, child. The campground is where it's at. Because every morning when I woke up from my sleeping quarters, first thing my husband's children wanted was some hot chocolate. It's not to toot my own horn, but I do make the best hot chocolate even when we're sleeping outside in the wilderness with the wildlife. A little bit of cocoa powder, a whole bunch of creamer. Put me in a hot chocolate competition or something. First morning on the campground, I made sausage and gravy biscuits that would make any southern meemaw or great granny proud. For lunch, we kept it old school and roasted hot dogs and marshmallows over the campfire. Then for dinner, I made chicken and shrimp fried rice. Except for the twins who are allergic to shrimp, theirs only had chicken. Up the next morning and threw some bacon on the griddle. Because like I told you, bacon makes everything better. Then, child, I scrambled up some eggs and made little omelets with a whole plethora of toppings for everyone to choose from. Some of the kids only wanted cheese in their omelets. Some wanted a little bacon and a few veggies. Finished them off with a little bit of salt and pepper, and they all came out absolutely perfect. Now, what's an omelet without some breakfast potatoes? That's why I've been trying to lose this baby weight since I was an itty bitty baby. Any type of potatoes, give them to me. Served up Mr. Cade and his children as if they were at a 5-star restaurant. Speaking of 5-star restaurant, we filled our electric cooler full of 500 of these frozen ice pops. You would never catch these kids anywhere this summer without them. Then it was time for a little snacky snack. Popcorn butter, popcorn seasoning. I turned my Blackstone on high and let it do its thing. Every couple seconds or so I checked on it. I think I almost lost an eye a couple times. But after 2 or 3 minutes, we had popcorn. Charity Rose was judging me. Girl, you haven't even known me for 2 whole years yet. This is only the beginning of my level of extra. And even after all of that, my husband's children thought they should have lunch too. I suppose I'll oblige. While my griddle was on its lowest setting, I topped it with some chips that somebody crushed in my back seat. I topped that with some ground beef that I had already cooked and seasoned with some taco seasoning. I also cooked and diced up some chicken thighs, topped those with taco seasoning as well. Sprinkle a little shredded cheese and then top that with some Doritos. I told you, big bag activity. Went in with another layer of ground beef, then another layer of those chicken thighs. I added another layer of black beans. Yeah, those came out of the can. No, I don't care. And then a whole nother layer of shredded cheese. And as if that's not big back enough, went in with some diced red onion that really looks purple and some fresh avocado. Then I squoze a little sour cream, put some pico on the side, and served it up to my husband's children cafeteria style. Yeah, man. Just call me the lunch lady, but I ain't wearing no hairnet. And then, child, since the sky decided to open up and pour down rain on us, we spent the next 2 hours in our tent smacking down cards on our imaginary table, talking smack, and you know who the biggest smack talker was. Anyway, child, so it was time for some dinner. So we pulled out some fresh ears of corn to throw on that griddle, rolled it around on that hot griddle for about 10 minutes or so, till it looked just like this. All it needed was a little butter, that's all. And it went perfectly with the steak that I had already going. If I had to estimate, I'd say in 30 minutes, dinner was done. And in no time, we were back around the campfire doing what campers do. And the next morning, I woke up and apparently these kids had to eat again. So I went ahead and cut up a roll of sausage into patties. Went ahead and put those on my hot griddle. And as my husband's children came out of their tents like zombies, hit them with a can of refrigerated cinnamon rolls. Slapped down a little butter, threw those cinnamon rolls right on that hot griddle. Children will never know what hit them. And all of that was done, I cracked open a couple eggs, started layering my masterpiece. Cinnamon roll, egg, sausage, cheese. Cinnamon roll, egg, sausage, cheese. Topped them with another cinnamon roll and let that cheese melt. 2 minutes later, that breakfast was served. Oh, but wait, there's more. Can't have cinnamon roll sandwiches without a little drizzle of icing. These kids better not ask me to cook at all when we get home. And you better not ever say I never taught you anything, okay? Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.